I have no idea why it's so hard for me to come up with different topics for my channel and what kind of series I want to do. So for this, I'm going to make a part 3 video. This is going to be part 1, which is basically explaining Kekkei Genkai. Now I'm going to be doing a explaining Kekkei Mora and then Kekkei Toda video, or I could put those in 2. But for this video, I'm just going to do something really short, and then I'm going to post something else sooner or later. So, without further ado, let's start explaining Kekkei Genkai. But before that, let's get into our intro. Alright, so for those of you guys who are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit that notification bell so that you won't have to miss out on any content that's provided for this channel. And without further ado, let's begin explaining what these strange anomaly like powers that are in the Naruto franchise, and let's see if we can give any examples of what a Kekkei Genkai is and how it functions. Alright, so what are Kekkei Genkais? Kekkei Genkai, which translates to bloodline limit, is an anomaly of the DNA which allows the user to wield extraordinarily unique techniques. For example, the Sharingan is a technique that is genetically passed down from generation to generation of Uchiha who can access the ability. The only way to be able to awaken the Sharingan is to feel strong emotions. So, for example, being happy or being angry. Sasuke felt intense hatred for Itachi due to the massacre of the Uchiha clan. Itachi killed his clan because he was under the impression that they were going to overthrow the village. Danzo had struck a deal with Itachi that allowed Sasuke to be spared, as long as Itachi made it seem that he simply went rogue to test his powers. And speaking of powers, let's talk about the Uchiha clan's Kekkei Genkai, the Sharingan, and what the Sharingan is capable of doing. So, the user of the Sharingan has the ability to distinguish chakra by giving off its color, and can see the irregularities within another person's chakra, which is caused by genjutsu influence. It also has the ability to mimic movement. For example, Sasuke mimicking pencil movement during the Chunin written exams. It also has the ability to memorize ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu with near perfect accuracy. It's also been stated that Sharingan also has the ability to see through walls, but not to the near degree of what the Byakugan can do. Speaking of the Byakugan, let's talk about the Hyuga clan. The Hyuga clan is known as one of the 4 noble clans of Konoha, and is also known as the strongest clan in the village. Now, this is mainly because of their Kekkei Genkai, the Byakugan. The Byakugan is actually a dojutsu that stems from the Otsutsuki clan, but I'm not going to get into the history of the Byakugan and where it comes from. I'm just going to tell you its powers, its abilities, and what it can grant to its users. Users of the Byakugan have access to 360-degree field of vision. There is one small blind spot though, and that is connected to their thoracic vertebra, which is basically the back of their neck, and that's also connected to their rib cage. Now, I have no idea if any Byakugan user can extend chakra all over their bodies in order to protect it, but I believe Neji is one example of a Hyuga who be able to do that. And I believe that there was a certain battle that he got into with one of the Sound 4 where he was able to deflect shurikens from hitting his body, and him being able to extend chakra out to deflect that shuriken before it could even hit him. Now, I don't know if he can do that to his back, because it seems like that he won't be able to do that if one of the Sound 4 knows that's his weakness. So I guess maybe Neji isn't special in that regard, but at the same token, it is a weakness nonetheless, because he won't be able to protect that certain area of his body. Users of the Byakugan have access to a wide array of abilities such as 8 trigrams palm rotation, which is a jutsu that can expel chakra from every opening of the body. They have access to 8 trigrams 32 and 64 palms. And to be quite frank with you, they can actually extend their power up to 128 palms to deal some very serious damage. And to perform moves like that at such high speeds, they're not just attacking you, they're attacking your chakra points, and basically those are your pressure points. Once they disable your movements, they also disable the flow of your chakra, and that can be bad for anyone who is a chakra user, because once their chakra is disabled, they won't be able to use any sort of ninjutsu, which is basically like an advantage of the Hyuga clan. But I think Neji, Hinata, Hinabi, Hayashi, and other Hyuga clan members may be able to know the 8 trigrams, 128 problems, and it can extend even further, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. There are some other notable mentions. The Senju clan's ability to use wood release Kekkei Genkai, which could suppress and control the tail beasts. Now, the only way for them to use the wood release is to combine earth and water-based chakra natures to create wood, or even to complete trees. The Senju clan are descendants of Ashura, and the Uchiha clan are descendants of Indra, and I just wanted to add that in just to let you know where they descended from and how they gained their Kekkei Genkais. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video right here. I would go into deep explanation on what Kekkei Genkai is and potentially individual people with specific Kekkei Genkais that are unique to them and their clans, but I'm not going to do that in this video because I don't want to keep dragging this out. I just wanted to give you guys some examples of what a Kekkei Genkai is and where it stems from, and so I kind of already did that in this video, but if you guys want me to go into a deep synopsis, let me know in the comment sections down below. Now, if you guys can, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the noti bell so you won't have to miss on any content that's provided for this channel. This is Phoenix Gaming Anime, and I'm signing right out. Peace out, guys.